Hey guys, it's me, Scratch How To, and today we will be making online Pong game. So first, follow my online game tutorial, and then let's save it as a copy. My online game tutorial will be in the link in the description, or it will be in the top right corner. So now, online Pong P1 for episode 1. So now, or part 1. So now we have, let's start with the player costumes. First, we're going to make the player have the player 1, and then we're going to have player 2, because there's only 2 players in Pong. So now that we have 2 players, so go to the stage. Now delete the P1, P2, P3, and P4 variables, and make new variables called P1, P2, and the ball. The reason why is because whenever you say something as a copy or you remix it, the cloud variables won't act like cloud variables anymore. So you have to delete them and re-add them. But since we did on the stage, now as you can see, they are still safe. So just go to player 1, player 2, and remove the anything that has to do with the P3 and P4 cloud variables. And then they might be re-added, so just delete them again. There we go. So now we're all set. So in the player game loop, if key up arrow pressed, change Y by 10, move the go to mouse pointer and say speech. And if key down arrow pressed, then we change Y by -10. Or actually add that say speech back. And now let's grab an if else. If our player number is equal to 1, then we want to go to this side. So we set our x to -225, else we set our x to 225. So now our position code is ready. And let me remove these key press blocks. Okay, so I just checked, and now we are able to have 2 players in our game. But first, let's set max players to 2 because we don't want there to be 2 players in our game. Looks like I'm loading up the other person. Yep, as you can see, I added a new window, so now you can see my other window. Okay, so let me go in there, and I need to edit a few things. Okay, so anyways, I'm loading up the other side. As you can see there. Okay, so now that we have them there, now I want to make the ball. So make this right called ball. Ball. Okay. So now, when green flag clicked, forever. So let's go to player 1. And let's grab the add to encode custom block and drag it into ball. There we go. So now, if our player number is equal to 1, then we add our X to encode, our Y position to encode, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we set ball to encode. So this will basically set the ball to the information of the ball selected, its X position, Y position. So if our so that means else. No, let's go player two, and let's grab the decode encoded from ball. So we decode and so first we set encode to ball. So then we decode encoded. We set X to value. And then we decode encoded. And then this time we set Y to value. So let's test that out. So right now the other side is loading up. Also in the ball sprite, remember to set I to 1. Yeah, because this is me after a quarter view, because the ball wasn't like appearing smoothly. So yeah, as you can see, you have to do this. So on this side, let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is the other side here. So as you can see, this is the other player. So now that we have this, you can see here, this is the same code. I just opened up a different window, yeah. So the ball is actually, so our player number is 2. So basically it's getting the info from this ball code, and then it's saying it to here. And actually, how about we add round X position, round Y position? Wait, but before we set encode to blank, before we add X position, Y position. So that way, it will always reset encode. So right here, we add X position, Y position to encode. So this is back to the main tab. Okay. So now, what we want to do next, we want the ball to be able to move around, So now let's duplicate the green flag click code, and instead let's just do a regular if, and if player number is equal to 1. Let's make a new custom block for this called move ball without screen refresh. So let's add the move ball code here. So move ball, we move 10 steps if we are touching edge. Or actually, since all 4 of these are edges, instead of the if touching edge, let's add an or, and let's add a greater than less than operator. Y position, yes, Y position is greater than, so once we're like right here, so once greater than 170, let's see if we can go above that. Okay, so if it's greater than 170, or if it's less than negative 170, then we turn that way. So let's pretend that we're facing upright. We want it to be able to only go all the way over here. So let's turn that way. Pick random 30 to 120 degrees. Actually, you know what? How about let's do instead of that, how negative 180 to 180. And then we move 20 steps just to get out. Let's try that. Okay. As you can see, it is still kind of like glitched out a little bit. Still so. But if we're still if we're still like that, so let's reduce this to 10 steps. And if we're still like that, then we turn that way, big round, and then we move 10 steps again. And actually 15 steps. See that? So now the glitches aren't really seen that much. Okay, so that looks pretty good. If we are touching player 1 or player 2, then what we want to do is this same code. Like, so we duplicate the turn, pick around -180 to 180 degrees, and then move 15 steps. How about instead of -180 to 180, how about we do 0? Wait, no, not 0. So 90 to 180. Okay, so now we have this script. Now we want to do left and right. So duplicate the Y position script. So if X position is greater than, let's see, when we're like right here. So for X position is greater than 230 or less than -230, then we turn again. And if we're still stuck, which is 230 or -230, then we turn again. So change all the Y positions here to X positions. And then put the touching player. So your code should look kind of like this. So let's see. Ball's bouncing around. Yep. Let's separate these into custom blocks called bounce side, profile screen refresh, and then bounce sorry bounce roof slash floor, profile screen refresh. And I'm pretty sure you already know where to put these. And then you add the custom blocks here. And now as you can see, the bounce, you can see that the glitch is minimal and everything is going really fine. So now how about we test it, but also with the right hand side. Okay, so now that we're here, let's see this. Okay, so now I'm going to control here. Oh, okay. Yeah. And now as you can see, it bounces off both of them. So that is very good to see. But anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe and like as it helps the channel. The next episode will be about the game starting when there's 2 people and we will be adding a score. So have a wonderful day. My face reveal once again on subscribers.